Dakota State.
Joe Novak with the win over Calvin Sund, meanwhile, on mat 2.
Go forward, baby. Go forward. Nobody's gonna stop you.
We will bring you the pin that happened on mat 1 here momentarily. Spencer Newberry with the upset of Luke Serber. That's coming your way here in just a moment when that commercial break wraps up. Mat 4, we've got our first quarterfinal of the day, and the number 1 seed at 125 pounds, Noah Surtin out of Missouri. A tremendous wrestler, 12-2 on the year.
12-2 on the year.
14-2.
Here's the pin here. Serber tried to go bicycle. Newberry ends up catching him in a head and arm, ends up getting the fall there. Or the gator bacon, right? We talked about the gator bacon earlier, right? And that's what Serber tried to go for. And Newberry ends up catching him in that head and arm and ends up getting the fall in the first period for North Dakota State.
And Luke Serber's day ends much earlier than he expected it to. Obviously, he'll work into the wrestle match.
Yes.
But Spencer Newberry with the upset and knocks off the number 7 seed, so he will face Stephen Buchanan of Oklahoma in the quarterfinal round. Quarterfinals at 197 are now set. Newberry and Buchanan, Novak and Elam in the 3-6 matchup. Bachman and Volker 4-5, and Tanner Sloan, the number 1 seed, and Julian Broderson who pulled the upset on Austin Cooley. A pin here on mat 2. Bastida. Younger Bastida with a good start to his Big 12 championships. The pin of Xavier Doom.
Bastida is on a mission, man. Has bumped up from 197, was an All-American a couple years ago. Missed the podium last year at 197. Has bumped up to heavyweight, weighing about 235, 240, and wrestling extremely well. 20-0, make that 21-0 so far.
One more look on mat 2 at the pin by Younger Bastida.
With the cradle.
In a hurry.
Yes.
Younger Bastida on to the quarterfinals. He'll face Michael Wolfgram, who had a first-round bye, the 7 seed out of West Virginia. And a good one about to come your way on mat 2, another 125-pound quarterfinal, as Troy Spratley takes the mat for the first time today against Jet Strickenberger of West Virginia. Surtin and Griffin winding down the opening period, still without a score.
Remember, Griffin had that upset win over Anderson in that first round. Surtin looking for a little hip toss action there.
Top left corner of your screen, the 3 seed Zach Elam, 21-1 on the year, taking on Devin Dawson from North Dakota State.
So 2 125-pound matches, 2 heavyweight matches to end this first session. First wrestling round here at the Big 12 Championships 2024.
At 3, it's the 6 seed Tyrell Gordon of Northern Iowa, Chase Trussell of Utah Valley. So left side of your screen is heavyweight. Right side of your screen, 125-pound quarterfinals, and Spratley and Strickenberger quickly going to work, and it's Strickenberger with the early takedown and a 3-0 advantage.
That was off a Spratley swing single. Strickenberger did a really good job of catching him with a nice little throw by there to securing his 3-point takedown.
Strickenberger, the win over Tucker Owens out of Air Force earlier this morning.
Yeah, really good match, back and forth. Was tied at one point in time. Strickenberger ended up getting that last 3-point takedown on Owens.
Spratley and Strickenberger working their way outside the circle. Spratley did get the escape, a 3-1 advantage for Strickenberger. Griffin with a 1-0 lead on Surtin. Griffin already pulled one upset this morning.
Yep.
Looking for another midway through, or still early on, I should say, in this second period.
Like I said, he's pulled some this year, right? He's had some big upset wins this year, or just big wins. Strickenberger in early again on Spratley. Looking to score here.
That left leg. Spratley, the number 2 seed out of Oklahoma State. Is there something to be said for the advantage of Strickenberger's already been on the mat this morning and just a little warmer?
You know what I mean? You get some of those, get some of that stuff out of your system, right? Obviously, they go through a warm-up before that, but I mean, still, wrestling and nerves and the anxiety is still a little bit different, right? You know, obviously, these guys that had buys probably had a good hard workout back there in the back on one of the back mats, but there's still nothing like being out in front of the crowd and wrestling.
Check out that floor. Griffin with a hold of Noah Surtin's ankle.
Yep, nice little low-level attack there by Griffin. Kind of in a waterfall position. Surtin is tough right here. He's not going to panic much from this position.
Go get it, big dog.
He wrestles hard from this spot. Griffin's trying to put him in danger. Nothing yet. Officials let him go.
Official. Oh, no. Surtin able to scramble back on top here. Both wrestlers with an action.
Good wrestling. We got action going everywhere. Spratley was in. Strickenberger, he's looking to score here. He's trying to reverse that. Man. Back and forth action.
Final 30 seconds of that first period on mat 2, top right corner. Spratley.
Strickenberger's doing a really good job here. Spratley's trying to lock through the crotch and get height. Once he gets his boot in, he'll secure his three-point takedown, but there's nothing there yet because he still has that leg. I think Spratley may have a cradle, not for sure, though.
Good scramble.
Very good scramble.
What an opening period between the 2 and 7 seeds and a 3-point takedown right at the end of the period is going to give Spratley a 4-3 advantage.
I think they're going to look at this. Yep, the officials want to look at this. Once again, good call by the officials to say, hey, let's go look at this. It was a close situation, so we'll see what they come up with here on this on mat 2 at 125 pounds. And right now, down here on mat number 4, Griffin with the 1-0 lead going into the third period on Surtin. And Griffin did a really good job on bottom there because Surtin is extremely tough on top. So this was a long scramble from this position.
Mat 2, top right corner.
Yep, kind of go cradle. Spratley gets his hips up. Strickenberger's pushing back into him. They go back and forth. Now this is where it's coming up to where the officials are going to review.
Meanwhile, on mat 4, Griffin with a hold of Noah Surtin. No swipes yet.
No swipes in that position.
A brick is out.
Coach Derek Moore threw the brick again from that position. This is a big call right here.
He's wasting time. He's waiting for the trick. Center!
And a stoppage with 1:29 as they were out of bounds. The brick is out for Cal Baptist. Already an upset this morning by Eli Griffin and looking for another one. The number 1 seed, Noah's around his neck.
And what I was mentioning about earlier before we got to the Spratley and Strickenberger position over here is Noah Surtin is tough on top. For Griffin to get that escape was really crucial there.
More scramble here on mat 2. Evened up 4 apiece.
No near fall awarded down here on mat number 4.
So it stays 1-0 in favor of Eli Griffin of Cal Baptist, but he is on top and looking to ride out Noah Surtin, the number 1 seed at 125.
And ride time is going in Griffin's advantage right now. He just went over the 30-second mark. There's a minute 15 left here in this third period.
Looking for a mat return.
Good mat return by Griffin. Oh, this is where Surtin likes to be, though. Surtin likes these positions.
Surtin looking for a reversal, and he's got it.
That's the positions he likes.
Noah Surtin with the reversal with under a minute in the third. Mat 4, bottom right corner of your screen, and the number 1 seed out of Missouri. They're unbelievable action in the 125-pound quarterfinals. Griffin and Surtin in a 2-1 bout.
It is a match. It is a match down there on mat number 4.
Meanwhile, bottom left corner, 1-1. Gordon and Trussell with 90 seconds left at the heavyweight classification. Spratley and Strickenberger 4-4 heading to the third period.
Griffin back up. 35 seconds left here.
Riding time will not be a factor on mat 4.
Surtin's got to return him, though. He's got to return him.
Stall call. Oh! The turnaround by Griffin. Oh! Surtin in real trouble. And the 3-2 advantage. So, 2 more in the reversal with Surtin. 6 seconds in the period. Escape. 4-4. The escape from Griffin. It's going to be 4-4, and they'll go to overtime. No riding time a factor. What a match on mat 4.
Goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Noah Surtin and Eli Griffin heading to sudden victory. 2 minutes on the clock on mat 4.
Mat 4 is going off right now.
Spratley 5-4 on Strickenberger on mat 2. Minute left in the third period there.
Here, we were in this position earlier. Who's going to win this scramble? This is key. Who wins this scramble?
Surtin and Griffin, bottom right corner. First one to score wins.
Danger.
Quarterfinals at 125.
Count danger. Oh, man. Griffin's got to hook the foot. He's got to hook the foot and get his knee to Surtin's chest. So look at that.
Nothing yet. Surtin. 2 for Noah Surtin in the win. The 3-point takedown for the #1 seed, and in sudden victory, Noah Surtin moves on to the semifinals. What a battle. Wow. Another look on mat 2. This should be on mat 4 at the end of regulation between Surtin and Griffin.
Fix with a fall. Here's the scramble here. Griffin spins into him, gets a reversal. Surtin comes back up. He ends up getting a reversal. Here, I'm a little ahead of you guys. Right here. Here's his reversal. Then Griffin escapes.